I was halfway through my second glass of overpriced Merlot, the kind we only order for special occasions, when my boyfriend leaned across the flickering candle and said, "I need to tell you something." I thought he was about to propose. Instead, he told me he was polyamorous, right there, during our dinner to celebrate a year of being monogamous. The word hit me harder than the wine ever could, and before I could process, he started listing names. Names I recognized. Names of people who'd hugged me at parties, who texted me jokes about my taste in shoes. I remember the room spinning, the way my fork clattered onto my plate. He kept talking, as if this was some kind of TED Talk and not the public evisceration of my trust. He said he'd tried to be just mine, but felt like he was suffocating, that he'd been seeing someone else for a month. He told me he loved me, that he wanted me to be a part of it, as if it was a club I could just sign up for. I wanted to scream. Instead, I asked him if he'd been careful. He said yes, like that mattered. I wanted to throw my drink in his face. Instead, I just sat there, frozen, wondering if the waiter could tell my whole life was shattering into tiny, embarrassing pieces. The worst part wasn't even the cheating, it was the way he talked about it, like I should be flattered he wanted me to join his circle. He said he hoped I'd understand, that maybe I'd been hiding things too. I laughed so hard I almost choked. I told him I'd been loyal, more loyal than he deserved. He shrugged, said monogamy wasn't natural. I asked if lying was natural, too. He didn't answer. The silence between us felt like a black hole, swallowing up everything I thought I knew about us. I left the restaurant before dessert, and he didn't follow. On the walk home, my phone buzzed with messages from mutual friends. Turns out, he'd told them about his lifestyle change weeks ago. I was the last to know. But in that silence, as my heels clicked on the empty sidewalk, I realized I wasn't mourning him. I was mourning the version of myself that trusted too easily, that believed love was enough to keep someone faithful. Maybe the real betrayal was that I'd ignored the red flags, convinced myself I was different, special. The twist? I wasn't. I was just the monogamous girl at the wrong table, mistaking someone else's appetite for love.